Alright. So, let's get going. I got to thinking after I left earlier. Transferring the secrets and only adds an extra step. Yeah, yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but I know where to find it. But I really need it in a truly conducted so that I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. The problem is if you do this, like I'm sitting here thinking, like, if he does this, if he goes completely blank of it, what if he fully forgets it, and then like, because I have a feeling that's what it's leading to is that he's gonna totally forget it. Okay, what was it called? Truth. It's called Truth something, but so it's not here. Sorry, I was looking at that. I'm trying to decide if this was where to look specifically. Truth connector. Dark article. This item was used by tricksters and swindlers to disorient and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound that produces anchors the mind to a spell. It is woven, combining symbology with a deeper and primal power. So it has symbols on it for mind? Is that what I'm getting here? Has deception. I think it's this one thing here. This. Gentle sounding produces the anchor of the mind. Because it has the mind of deception on it too. Yeah! I like the jingling ones. This item bears a symbol of deception. Closer inspection reveals the gentle sounds it makes. Yeah. Goodbye, my man. Be safe. I like having the books on the desk. It's actually very useful. Hello, my dear. You're beautiful. I've never felt more tired or more devoid of life. And empathy has settled in my bones, and I do not seem to be able to shift. But while I'm still have breath in my lungs, I cannot succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. While those affected appear to be able to breathe normally, they feel as though they're choking. Is that what you're... Is that what you're meaning? I felt devoid of more tired or devoid of life. Okay, you say you feel more tired. Okay, it's not that. Subject senses burning inside. No. Poison of the mind. No. They suffer from this curse, speaking vivid nightmares. Marked by a telltale sign of blue eyes. Okay, no. The affects the mouth and tongue, making speech impossible. So it's not curse. So you're tired. So maybe there's something here. Tired. Fatigue.
We're all getting fatigued.
I know, I feel that too today. Oh, so bad. Disease. No. Curse. Guilt, earth, fear, feelings. Finding. That says punishment. It could be under sleep. Love, life. Mind. There's a lot under mind. Restful. There's a link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from a plant is drank from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of vendor. This particular type can be used to either meditative state or bypass the rush of clutter, consciously promoting Okay. So I think that's a good one. Because I don't know if this is in her head, like if she's just stressed, because stress can make you sleep and have problems, or if this is a physical thing. 6 points of sleep vessel has said to express six. Okay, yeah, no. Of the three types of menders, most variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathwords in the mind to recall which has been forgotten and repair to that has been broken. It will produce a notable sound, strong thermal field than the other two. Oh, more notable, so that it has a stronger thing. So that one's probably going to come up later. I feel like that guy who has the mind thing is going to forget what he's wanting to do. Never felt tired. Never felt tired of my sleep. Is it under sleep? Maybe. Because I think she wants something we already have. It's either that or energy. Could be energy. Joy? So feelings of joy is love and joy, but they are held how equal to the feelings. Sometimes the feature can shape. Okay. Do you need joy? Are you sad?
No.
Okay, just curious. Because depression can also come on as, like, sadness, and it can have, like, hormonal things that affect negatively. Danger, dark, death. No. Fear. Hearing. Insanity. Joy. I've already tried joy. Are used to bring about change in one's life, pursuing it. Okay. No.
Hello there.
What? What do you want?
Chat.
Oh, hello. Sorry. My husband had said, hey, pay attention to the chat. I'm like, what? I'm hard to read. Trying to find what I need here. It's not levitation, obviously. It's not life. Melancholy? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she's melancholy. One is a pendant to dispel melancholy. This there's the state is. Okay, so melancholy. So yeah, she's it's a kind of combination of like everything. Sadness, tired, fatigueness. So she's just having a very, very bad bout. Game looks really interesting, so I came to check it. It is very interesting. If you like strange horticulture, this game is the second in the lineup of it. It takes place after strange horticulture, but it's not the same shop in strange horticulture. But they take place in the same town, and after the instance is the first game. And there's like multiple endings, I think, to strange horticulture. I think there's multiple endings in this one as well, but I can't remember. Essentially, you act as a shopkeeper, and there's drama going on in the town. And now you have to, like, take care of the customers and stuff. But you do get decisions every now and then that will decide how the game plays out. And it's really fun. I think it's got a creepy vibe to it. There you are. Yeah, so you... And this one you have to figure out... This one's a lot more intricative. Or, like, there's more trying to figure out what you need more in this one than in Strange Horticulture. Because in Strange Horticulture, you try to figure out what plants people need. What they need for their daily tasks, or what they're feeling like, or if they want vengeance, because they do come to you for vengeance. And so that kind of thing. And in this one, you kind of have to use all of these books. I have a curse book, I have a shape book, I have a gemstone color book that tells me what the gemstones mean. This one has a lot more puzzle stuff to it. We got to compare all of these things. Using the index, I find a skeletal sketch of a shadow catcher. Okay, design in my book. I designed this item shares. Closer inspection reveals that it does indeed dispel melancholy. Yeah. But also you can look at all of these trinkets and you can see what they make you feel, what they smell or touch, or hear sounds with, texture, and then what they're actually made of, like materials, because the materials matter for some things. Okay. We'll turn the clock back around. I haven't figured out how the clock really works outside of just being able to see the moon. I had a tip off about something exciting. Oh yeah? Have you ever come across the so-called nameless god? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places were once doorways of a kind? That's not that's not good. That's not a fun fact. And here's the exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop Weltherlam. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. Uh, the other option is to read the inscription. But they say that if you read the language of the nameless god, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. I'm leaning towards a more direct approach than again could be dangerous too. Yeah, seems we mean you get to like decide people's fate and like what's gonna happen to him. Thank you for the info. I appreciate it. They're on sale as a pack on stream at the moment. They've been on my wish list for a while. Lol. See, and that's the reason why we got them. We got them on GOG. Not that it matters, obviously. Steam and GOG are really good places to get stuff. But we have it on there, and it's on sale and stuff. I am adoring it. We got like Strange Horticulture on sale too, and there's like 8 endings in Strange Horticulture. But yeah, like this one, if you like trying to cross-reference books and trying to actually cross-reference information, or you like more thinking, I think this one's a lot more thinking than Strange Horticulture. Still, they're both very good puzzle games, and they both require a lot of thinking. It's just not the same level. Okay, so he wants the pit. I kind of want to know what it says. But this is the first run, and we're playing blind, and I think this has multiple endings, and if it does, I don't really want to get him killed. Especially considering that we know for a fact that he is attached to the main problem, because based off of the fact that every time we've went to sleep, they've mentioned a one-eyed man and his friend who's dead, and the one dead guy is obviously the one whose daughters are still around and are upset that he's, like, they're mourning him in different ways. And I shrugged off the sister because I feel like she was going to become very violent instead of helping her. And this guy obviously knows the deal. I think he's dropping tips and tricks to everybody intentionally. There are 3 different elements that make up a pit, allegedly repeating the earth, the sun, death, or darkness. And the dark. These energies balance in such a way that your object does not produce a recognizable sound. This may be directed to emit powerful vibrations. They can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking solid rock. What? Okay, how would you test the solid rock thing? Seems to be unsettling. The eyes seem to be piercing my soul. Yeah, I mean, they're very pretty. I don't know why you dislike them. It's warm. It's detailed. This is our newest one we got from the grave. Okay, stay there. So we need something that has the symbol for earth and sun and death repeating. So let's see here. Do we have one for death? Oh, wait, there's death there. There's death. So it's got to look like that. Do we know what earth looks like on this page? I think earth is on a different page. Yeah. Earth. There's earth. Okay, it's got the triangle. And I think what I'll do is I'll make notes of these. And the sun. Okay, so triangle, sun, and we're looking for Kratos' thing. So This is an invoker, so that's not. It looks similar, but not quite. No. This one's got seasons on it. It's a weather based one. Checking symbols on these objects. Oh, cool. Plays kind of like the Mordred Assistance runes across references to figure out the possession. Exactly. Yes, exactly like that. I haven't played that game specifically, but I think I know what you mean. Oh, is it you? You've got the same symbol repeating. It's not really different. It should have all three. Okay. This one's got. It's labeled, so it's not that one. The other thing is that in this one, I noticed something different from this one from horticulture. In horticulture, some of the plants have different names. They've got names and nicknames for them, kind of like how it is in real life. This one's got a sun and moon type gesture looking thing, but no like other indications for it. But in this one, it looks like it's straightforward in regards to what it's called. It's this particular thing, which is nice if you don't like nicknames on objects and things. Okay, I see that has. Try to see if there was the symbol in it. It doesn't look like it. It also says it gives off a field. It gives off a very strong field. Alright. It does not produce a register. Okay, so let's do that real quick. I have all this stuff. I need more desk space. That's what I want. Okay. We're gonna see if we can find anything that gives off a field. Okay. Does it actually? I don't know if actually. Hold up. Does it tell me? Can I do this to see? I think this just shows me the field. Yeah. Okay, so that one's unique. Because my notes talk about it. Okay, we've seen that one before. I wonder if it's a completely unique one. Okay, that one's interesting. I have seen this one before, so it is a symbol. I could also check stones. Yeah, we have spirals. I just, like I said, I don't know if there's one that's like, strictly unique, like it's 100% unique to itself. Or if this is just... I think that wasn't this. I think that was something else that we could have chosen as an option, but we chose not to. Okay, let me see. Excuse me, cold. This is one of our newer objects. Okay. It does have this. What about you? Oh, wait. You don't give a field off at all. Oh! Interesting. You also have a raven on you. You don't give off a field either. I think this one does. Oh, okay. Alright, okay. I see. Okay, what's the other one he wants? Or could want? Okay. We'll look here on the bees. Okay. It's not clear. They resemble a metric field pattern, but the item itself do not produce a metric field. They can be resembles it. Okay. They used to there can be used to aid the treasures of foreign texts, although they require some skill to make full use of it. This ability does not transfer to language, to spoken language. The compass. Okay. I really want to give him the pit one, but I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing or not. We'll check. Because it has a raven on it as well. No field. This compass doesn't really fit in there. I don't see anything else. We'll check and see, but I don't think I have anything else that doesn't give a field that I haven't already identified. I think everything else gives a field. I think this is it. I'm gonna go and see it. Yeah. Pit. This item is made of 3 different materials: gold, sun, clay, earth, and the skull's death. Okay, I was just making the skull after like the raven. I wasn't sure about the materials. The thermite field is produced is formless. Thank you. I hope this works. I hope so too. Don't die. Here's a token of my appreciation. Something for you to ponder over. If you gave me a cursed object, I will be pissed. Do you hear me? And if you're dead, I'm gonna be more pissed. I have definitely an artifact here somewhere that I can go to the dead and curse you out. Okay? Me and my wraith friend. I don't fucking know. More plot. Let's see here. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, a man brought the casket. The man brought the casket to the trusted friend, the custodian of a museum in Undermere. Oh no, not the brother. Together they looked for answers. Oh my god, did the brother release it by accident? Or has it just been kind of slowly building and only recently did they figure it out? I am buried with a knight of the thorns. I'm buried with a knight of thorns. Okay. Dude, that's a hardcore like user like name, you know? I am part of the thorns. I don't know. I can't be cool for 10 seconds if I wanted to, okay? I'm stuck being this way. Okay, so you're in the catacombs then, aren't you? Buried with the thorns. What the fuck is this? This is definitely where the demon came from. I'm just saying. This definitely is where the demon came from. Knight of Thorns. Oh, fuck it, dare you. I feel like it has to be one of these ones with a knight on it. Because we've already been in this room. I think it's this one. This guy's got a sword. I don't see any other knight we found. I figure. Yeah! The only knight. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides along an currently filled with the unknown dead from the battle of the Southern Fell. Okay, so this is like a combined burial for everybody that died there. It is an unpleasant place. I do not want to linger in. That's fair. Hopefully I'm able to find the item. Happily, I am able to find the item I came for without any difficulty. I quickly leave, but don't look back, and don't look back until I'm out in the bright of the day once more. Okay, so this is a grave where they put a bunch of people in that died in a fight together. What do they call them? Mass graves? I think they're called mass graves. Okay. Alright. Also, I love the fact that you could pet the cat and you can hear the purring. I agree. We need more pets in games. I've noticed that some people claim not to fear death. Everyone fears death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Poe. You're full of it. Give me pain, give me fear. If I can feel it, then I know I'm alive. Going back to the nothingness, that's what I fear. Oh, yeah. Okay, I can agree with that. Going to nothing is more terrifying than something. I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting today with alone. Okay, two things of that. One, I don't think people are scared necessarily of death itself, like you said. They're scared of like the nothingness. I get what you're saying now. I thought you were saying a different philosophy. But also, in that breath, I also think it's within reason to want to live forever. It's just really difficult. Sorry, I was looking at it again. To do so without losing your mind in most scenarios. I say that within game logic. In real logic, I think humans could do just fine with it. I had an argument one time. Well, it wasn't really an argument, more like a debate. She got hot heated, but it started off as a debate, and then it turned hot, or like started steamy. Like it simmered her a little bit at the end of it. There we go. I was trying to think of the right word. She wasn't really heated to the point of pure anger, but she was a little annoyed with me because I told her that if people could live forever, they wouldn't get bored because they would forget how to do things. Because even with a perfect mind, your brain only can have so much memory in one position. You might be able to remember your family, your friends, stuff like that. But as far as hobbies go, you'd be able to pick it up. So, for instance, if you pick up a guitar and learned how to be a master at a guitar, you're still going to be good at it, even if you stop playing for 10 years and then you pick it up. You're just going to be a little rusty at first. It might take you a little bit of time to get back to it, but you will eventually get back into the groove of it and remember what you did. Some things obviously are more harder than others, like for instance, a guitar is kind of muscle memory, but like trying to be able to deadlift something, that requires building. A lot more building than just, picking a string at a guitar and remembering that your finger goes here and you have to breathe this point. You know what I mean? So some things were difficult, but I told her that you wouldn't get bored because you could watch mountains rise and fall, and your hobbies could be picked up and left alone for any amount of time, and you could pick it back up anytime you want to. Life would be so less stressful because you could just do as you pleased with that. The problem is if the wrong people got that ability. But she argued with me. She's like, "That you would get bored and then you'd wish for death." And I'm like, I don't think you would. If you lost the interest to live, it'd be no different than you just not going and reading. It's like being bored, right? If you choose to be bored, that's your issue, right? I think if I lived forever, I would just choose to not be bored. I'd just go do things. And she's like, "Well, it'd be sad to watch people die." I'm like, "Yeah, it would be. That's why it'd be great if everybody could do it." But like, you'd also get used to that. It sounds horrible. How many times has someone like lost a pet? You know, and it sounds horrible. And I know a pet isn't compared to a human, but you would get used to the loss of it. I still think that it'd be cool if everyone had it. Anyways, off topic. Sometimes called a hand of Jupiter or a fire palm, and loam is an item with enhanced power. They can reverse the signs of aging, but not who has played it. But anyone who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up, and when it does, it often hits harder. Okay, so this doesn't fully get rid of it. It just helps temporarily. I think this is probably going to be what he wants because it makes his blood go cold. I want this. There we go. And it looks like the hand that's holding the ball. I don't think I have anything else that's round like a Jupiter thing. Oh, I could look up Jupiter, like the symbol. I forgot about that. All right, let me look up Jupiter. I forgot that the planets in this book also hold different symbols. Jupiter has 4 on it. It's not really a 4, but it looks like a 4, so it's close enough. Let's try to see symbols on that. Okay, also, do we have a stone that represents Jupiter? I don't see anything on that. I don't have a lot of things that aren't identified yet or haven't been utilized. Okay, so if not that, let me see about fire, so it needs to have a stone on it. Also this. This is another hand. We've had it for a while. What if this? It's not got a gemstone on it. What's Jupiter? I'm just thinking it has a hand on it. Okay. It wasn't positive, but I thought maybe, because I've had it for so long. This thing doesn't look like a human hand. So... it's got blood on it, too. I don't know what this would be. I'm trying to see here. What do we have that isn't identified? Could be these. Because they have hands here that are necklaces. 10. Just 10. Does it tell me what... I don't think I have a book on metals. Because I wonder if maybe Jupiter... Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, right here. I thought that... Okay. I wasn't paying attention to this. I only have one item that has 10 that it's made from. It's this. A necklace? Really? A necklace that helps slow aging? It's weathered. This item features a hand in its design, yeah. It is made of 10, the planetary metal association with Jupiter. It's also figured a triangle, the symbol of fire. Okay. I did not consider that when looking at this. I was, whenever I'd find something that was planet-based, I never connected that it was referring to this, the material, even though it says planetary metals. I wasn't paying attention to that. So that stumped me. But that's not a bad thing. It's perfectly it's a very creative thing to do. I like that. We're switch out videos real quick. Give me a second.
And we can just dance the night away until we can no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget